Alrighty, we made it to where we're going to camp. We're here. Delvins are here. Weston and Jaden are not here yet. They had to stop and do something before they ran out of service. So, we are going to tear trucks apart, go yard sailing, and get camp set up for the next while, Lord willing. So, that is the plan. Absolutely beautiful. Got a creek right over there. And I like to camp over on that side, but there's a dummy tent over there with rocks in it. I guess somebody's reserving that for them. So anyway, we're gonna get to it.
This is what you do when you get bored.
So we're trying to find the other camp. We're suspicious we took the wrong road and that they might be down there, or they might be up here. So we're gonna throw out a couple bugles, see if they answer back, or maybe we'll even get an elk. That's Dad.
They're down there.
Down there on the other
Just
Let's go. Oh, lit.
Were y'all bugling to locate us?
Yeah. Is that who bugled?
Yeah.
Just
She was bugling the whole time.
Serious?
Yeah.
malarkey.
No, I'm not lying. Chad never bugled once.
No, I never viewed. I'm busy.
Seriously?
I'm serious.
No,
Without the tube. That was all her, just her mouth.
Ha
No, I'm serious. It's a heart attack. Right?
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
Just with my mouth.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty duck fluty. But no, the bugling was hers.
What the world?
Hey, I want to hear it. Brindley. Wait, she didn't even use a tube.
No, she was just using her.
Do it again. Do a bugle.
What?
That didn't quite sound like what I
No,
heard.
she's been better than that.
The aspens are buzzing like hummingbird wings. It's nice to hear the trickle of the spring. The coyotes are singing and the elk are too. Yeah, it's never lonely at this altitude.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have to think of a more system now. We can be in the vehicle by first light. No, the first one is always the first.
Yeah.
One is always.
Yeah, because it's like, I figured it'd be this way.
Your grandma
Actually,
gave
I'm
you a
not
brown baby, or
surprised,
else your
though.
white baby would be.
It's like Charlie Barron's. You have an excellent writing voice. That's what his college professor told him.
You're excellent. Right?
All right, so this is the plan. Day one, we didn't start as early as probably what we could have because we're still getting our kinks ironed out of our system, but we came up here, hiked in a dirt bike trail. Saw good sign coming in, but we figured they'd moved around up into this basin, which is behind us, but now that we got all the way up in here, it's all burned out. So, for the most part, I mean, there's a few patches on the other side, but very small. So I think we're gonna turn around, head back to where we saw that sign, and that area hadn't been hit at all with the fire. And it was pretty thick, so we're gonna go back, maybe do some cold calling back that way, then drop off the side back down towards the road. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Got our lunch ate, got a break in, and yeah, ready to rock and roll. And our guest with us this year, Delvin Martin. Show me your bio.
We are here to kill some elk. Thanks to Cragged Ridge for allowing me to come.
Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. So anyway, he's hunting with us this week. He's from Pennsylvania. Wes and Jaden still reside in Ohio. I'm still in Virginia. And we're in Idaho, so.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna try and kill some elk this year. Something different that we haven't ever done before. One of our last elk hunting escapades. We showed you the country and stuff, but this time we decided maybe we're gonna try to kill an elk. Maybe make it a little bit more climatic for our viewers. So that's the goal this year. We're gonna kill some elk.
We ain't gonna do it here.
We ain't gonna do it here. All we got is moo cows around us here. So we're gonna head back down to where we saw the sign. And find them. That's what we'll do.
Right there, right there. There's cubs behind her. Right there, you got a perfect shot of her. I think she knows we're here.
Yeah, she's the one that made that mud. Look how wet she is. She's all muddy.
Yeah, you're right.
My fault, it was green all the way down that side.
So we went back to that little water hole thing that we had seen this morning and checked it out, and there was not actually just really fresh sign. There was definitely been elk in there this summer, but didn't see a lot of like rubs or bull signs. So we hiked up to the saddle and it was really burnt on the other side, so kind of just left that place and came back to camp. Decided to pack up. We're going to go on a 2-day trek tomorrow and see what we can find there.
Have anything to add, Chad?
Good first day. Kind of excited about tomorrow. Not really. It's a little bit more torch than I was expecting. Yeah, I expected it to be burnt about, from different reports and stuff I heard about, maybe half as much as it is. But then where we're going tomorrow, it may not even hardly be burned at all. So I don't know.
How many miles do you think is back there?
All together? Like
yeah, like the whole loop.
Oh shoot, you could probably drop 12 miles real quick.
Yeah.
It's 10 miles, 10, 12 miles probably.
You're saying where?
Where we're going tomorrow.
Gotcha. It's a loop?
If we do a big circle that whole basin out. Maybe it ain't as big as I think. I mean, if we get over there and big chunks are burnt out, it's gonna...
Well, I find that this is actually harder to see how far you're going, because like in Oregon, it's like, you know, the ridges and drainages are like kind of spread out and big and huge. And here it's like, oh, we gotta hike all the way over there, and oh, it's only a mile.
Yeah, definitely plays with me. The lead cow looked really light.
Yeah, it's not a boulder, is it?
Yeah.
So we just got in, hiked about, what, a mile, something like that, and we have spotted elk already across the ridge, so makes us feel a little better. We're in the right area, but we also have 2 people coming in behind us, so we're trying to stay ahead of them. Hopefully by the time they get here, the elk will be down in their bedding areas already, so we'll probably just hike this road around There's no point dropping down on this stuff. If we hike around, the sun will be out, thermals will be switched, we'll be above them.
Or even with them.
Or even with them.
The edge of that whole thing. The cows are off
We didn't see any bulls, but the cows kept looking like behind them or down the ridge further, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's one.
There's a moo cow. Yeah? Sure enough.
There's a moo cow? Oh, that's where the fence is.
Yeah, so we're just going to keep trucking it out.
I don't
See.
quite shoot that far.
Yeah, it's a little out of range for our bows right now. But yeah, feeling good. Feels like we got in the zone. Not in the zone. Feels like we got in the right area. The deal is, we didn't see any bulls, but we got 3 tags to fill and like 7, 8, 9 days to do it. So probably we'll be shooting cows if we have the opportunity.
Alright, good morning. The sun's in the background. Can you see me? Here. How about now? Alright, better. So it's 8:30 and we busted our butts, got up here, had a nice hike in, about 10 3/4 miles, and we got up here on this ridge. We spotted this elk this morning. They're on down the ridge. So we're letting the sun come up, warm up this ridge, make sure that the thermals are heading up. So we stopped here, did some hot mocha, ate some food, and just took a break for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. Day 2 in Idaho, and we found some elk, so pretty stoked. And plus we got camp on our back, so we plan on spending the night. Actually, we're not planning on spending the night back here because we're going to be packing out meat. Let's say that we decide to wait till tomorrow to pack out the meat, then we could spend the night back. Sound good? So we got 2 paint styles going on here. We got the pretty style, Jane, which you can't see for the sun. And then me and Delvin, we went for the dirty look. We're actually we're trying to hide. So anyway, we're stoked. 66. We're already high. So then I would just say let's just go through that gate right there.
Once we get on that hill, we can check, make sure the thermals are doing what we want them to do.
You were in the saddle here, you're catching it.
Basically this right here, this area. Basically the bench, I think, that we saw them on this morning. Not really sure if that's Thursday, I don't have a map, but so we set up back there, moving on to the next place. So
Chad, what's going on?
Alright, so we just finished up lunch. We busted those elk out, had these hunters come in on us, or hunter, or however many it was. So we went pushing on over and ended up seeing the elk go out the bottom. So we come up in across the saddle, hunkered down under a shade tree for a little bit, took us a break, ate some lunch, and now we're heading that way. Back on the back side of this and go see what we can find. Looks elky. So hopefully we'll run into some more elk this afternoon, evening, before the day's over. If what we can see, if everything else matches what we can see now, then I'm pretty stoked about it. But if we crest this little rise over here and it's all toothpicks on the other side, it might be a little different story, but I can't see over there. But what we can see down low here looks promising.
Well, here we are again. Gotta set up again for another cold calling sequence. We're looking out at this timber here. Hopefully something will come in from that direction. I think it. I don't like it. I don't have the cleanest view. If something comes in for Chad, I should be able to get any shot. And Weston should be able to get it, but if something comes in for Delvin, I'm not sure I want to get it. So we'll see what this brings. Set up here for an hour probably. Something's over there. I don't know where Delvin is. And I'm in the middle of the sun. I don't want to move. I think he's the cow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I officially hate cows. Oh. And that one's over, so sat out there for a while. How long it was exactly? All that happened was that cow, so we're going to move on down here to there's a pond, hopefully being spring fed of some kind. So we're gonna hike down there and set up down there, possibly spend the night by it. So.
Ready to head down?
Yeah. You think we'll just dive right off?
I was thinking about it. I mean, 75 yards probably to that tree, and you're already a third of the way there.
Let's bust out some cows.
Sure.
Let's go bust up some cows. Oh, I still can't get over that.
We finally came to a decision to hike out tonight. It's 8 o'clock, and we have like 8 miles to go.
So we just think that this area is too overrun with cows. There's a little pond down here, and there's just cow tracks. It's just torn up with cows. There's some nice timber over there. We thought about staying here tonight and trying to glass up that hillside, but then cows started coming out of that. And there's cows over there. There's cows back on the other side where we were yesterday. There's cows over the other side of this too. It just seems covered up in cows. So from what we're finding and hearing from others, cows and elk don't mix that well. So we're gonna book it out of here tonight. Probably sleep in tomorrow morning and find another area to go in tomorrow. That's the plan at this point, unless we glass up some elk on the way out. Subject to change.
That's amazing.
Greetings, folks. Let's talk to the camera. All right, so this is morning number 3, and it's 9-ish probably, 9:30. So last night we hiked out, got back to camp about just a few minutes before 12. Ate supper, went to bed, slept in a little bit this morning, got up, ate a good breakfast, and now we're going through our gear, going to run into town quick, throw all our stuff in the laundry, and get some showers, and then come back. That is the plan for this morning. That's why it looks kind of chaotic around here. There's stuff everywhere. But
Where should we put another one? Where should we put another one?
I think we did the right move though.
Yeah, I think we
So
did.
pretty pumped about it. Gonna try something different. Try to stay adaptable. Is that the word, Weston?
Adaptable?
Adaptable?
Flexible.
Flexible? Be ready to adapt.
Yeah.
Quick to adapt. Whatever.
Adaptable word?
I don't know. I thought there was one word that covered all that, but I can't think what it is.
That was good for the camera.
I didn't even know the gas was on the whole time.
So we're heading off to a different area that we haven't really seen yet on this trip. So I'm gonna go drive some roads, see if we can get to where we want to go. According to Onyx, I think it's gonna work out, but we'll have to just go check it out. We're gonna take 2 vehicles, drop one off at a lower elevation, and then take one up to the top.
red pepper flakes.
Anyway, so we have our packs packed for 2 days potentially. So if we get over there and it's a good area, we can stay there for a night, or we can do what we've done so far and just go trekking out of there. What?
You did a great job.
I was looking for red pepper.
He was in the background just too bad it wasn't blurred out.
These are the guys I have to work with, I just about said.
We don't live together.
We don't work together either. I mean, look how this is working out.
Whoa.
Red pepper flakes on sausage.
Biscuits and gravy. Oh,
No, it's biscuits and sausage gravy.
whatever.
You put red
Where I
flakes
come
on
from, we say sausage, biscuits, and gravy. I mean,
sausage.
sausage, gravy, and biscuits. It is early.
More scrawny.
All right, now.
Actually, I just now thought about it.
bugled to Weston. And then the bull at the bottom bugled to the hunter. He never heard the hunter. Bugle. Oh, as soon as he bugled, I'm like, oh my God. And then this bull bugled, I'm like, oh my goodness. So, we're gonna see if we can't find him. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, you're about to listen to her. What? What's it? You're about to listen to her. Just what? Everybody's counting their eggs. Everybody got your boat. You're released. You're ready to run more with them. Get an egg. But no elk.
Let's see if we can get on to that. Down to the creek and see if the wind's going. If it's going up, they're going to want to get over.
Get even with him.
I guess it is. Up and that way.
That would be. That's what it was doing here, and that's what it was doing earlier.
So if we get up like 200 yards that side of that bench, come up here on the same level as him, come in, come walk up time and see if he sounds like a bull killing recipe.
Sounds like one of my favorite recipes to me. Does that make sense?
We were almost cold calls.
No, not really.
Actually get some action.
Oh man, me too. Hey, every time we've done it, it's produced something. Either a Doug Flutie or an elk.
Or a sore butt.
More Doug Fluties than elk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took his hunt bait and clobbered it for all he was worth. To find out the heroes his wet sleeping bag strings. Then he wished he would have left to get off his neck before he clobbered it. Oh my goodness. That's like his all-time, one of his funniest lines.
Oh, he was in a... Never mind. Okay.
Was it?
Yeah. It was a cow call through a bugle too.
Was it?
Okay, let's go right down there.
Jump. Alright, so we are down here in this creek, filled up with water, tanked up because you just never know what the evening might bring you. And I ran up the creek here to take care of business a little bit, and I got off the creek a little bit while I was up there making a few calls. I heard the bull bugle right up here on the hill, and I don't think it was Doug. So he could be as close as 200 yards. He sounded decently close, but I'm not sure if he was that close. So we are geared up here, and we're going to shinny up out of this creek bottom. Steep in and out, but beautiful creek, excellent water, and some good killing elk. What?
There's a creek coming right down here too.
Oh, Thor.
I wonder if we can kind of use that as cover.
I would. Try it at least. I'm gonna be climbing a wall. Just so you don't get the bright idea to come down and get a drink when we're coming up. Huh?
shoot him down there.
Make it.
Made it.
That was a party. What happened, Wesley? Go right up your way. So, a little bit like Ninja Warrior here.
Alright. Just made it up this little bench here. Getting ready to do a little bit of calling. We're going a little bit by faith right now because last we heard him, he was out there on that. We were out there on that. Kind of that aldery patch out there. We're pretty sure this is where he was. We dropped down to the creek. Chad thought he heard a bugle when we were down there. But other than that, he couldn't really tell where it came from, and it might have even been that hunter that was following us. He might be the next bench over, but I think our call should be able to reach him, and we'll be able to hear him for sure if he bugles back. So that's kind of the plan at this point. We've been in this setup for, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. Haven't heard anything out of him. It's 5 o'clock, I don't know. It seemed like he was bugling on his own. Like 2, 3 o'clock. I don't think there's any way he heard us or got our wind. Coming up here, we were in that creek bottom. The thermals were either going down, sometimes in the shade if we wanted to go down, or it was going up the hillside on the other side. So I don't know if maybe he was on that side, I don't know. But man, I thought we were in the zone. I thought we were right there. We thought we were playing all our cards right. Then you come up here and there's nothing here. Sometimes it's kind of discouraging, but I don't know. Hey, at least there's a bull here. We had an epic hike hiking up here in that creek bottom. And we're in elk country, so why complain? But it's pretty easy to get on that emotional roller coaster. I don't know if you caught on yesterday or the day before. We were really down. We were getting really discouraged about all that area that we went into. It's pretty much not worth anything. Come over here and we were fighting with hunters a little bit, or I think it's just one hunter. It just felt like we finally got in here and got close to an elk, but I don't know. Never know. It could still happen yet, but feels like our odds dropped a little. That's not where it was.
Not sure I heard something up there.
Yeah, something was good. May have just been a squirrel
Could have been.
dropping nuts. Just thought of that one.
Let's go more to the top of this, so hopefully our wind goes into that other drum.
Oh, we got clearing it over Don't count 2 chickens before dinner, eggs. Let's just get a single one.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The one that we've heard all day. It's a bird. You see Weston's mind just real. It's just helping him out. I knew that was a bird. But we heard one there. And we heard that other faint one, which I think is that other one that's far away, and there's still one closer than between this one and that one. So you're trying to tell me there's 3? I'm pretty sure there's 3. Are we high enough? It looks like it levels out a little bit up there, but one bull that we thought sounded so close. He may not have been as close as we thought he was. But he sounded kind of close. It looks steep right there. Oh, it is. Maybe it's just optical illusion. It got some steep stuff up to the bench. It's a little.
Boy, he's down there.
That was right there. That was way up on top again. It was. I thought that was down there too.
Well, it was down. It was further up than the other one.
He went down. I got him. Yes. Yes. Way to go. I can't. Let's just give it a little bit of time. Yes, dude. I can't. Where is it? At least I get a picture. Yeah, he's kicking. He's kicking. You see? Oh, that's the way I heard you. When I heard the shot, I saw the gunshot. I'm like, I think he just shot. And you were there trying to squeal and stop him. As I immediately hit him with the cow calls. Oh, I didn't even hear that. Yeah, I was up in here. Oh, she comes over to me. I'm like, he stopped. I thought the way the arrow hit, it sounded good. It sounded like cavity. Oh, the wag, good. Yeah. But I got you. But
I was like, Lord, don't let that thing come by me. I can't even make a shot.
I drew back on him once. He was like a 20.
20?
Oh, he was right there. He's scared. We were sitting there talking. And all of a sudden I look up and I see this rat just looking at us. I had my bugle tube between my legs. Jada's right behind me. He's like, take my bugle tube. And then I had him throw it off down the hill. Oh my goodness. I'm partly cold and partly excited.
Dude. This could not have been better. Like, if anybody was going to kill Doug on this trip, I was sure it was going to be better. There we go. I got my game bag.
Oh, get us if you can. Oh man, I can't believe this. This is the day I've been dreaming for.
Delvin's on kicking, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna give him 20 minutes, half hour, or something like that, just to be sure. But I saw him go down myself. Like, I saw the dust cloud and everything. So, but yeah. This is so exciting. Dude, I did not know if it was gonna come together or not. Actually, we'd pretty much given up. We were just standing there talking. We're like, you know, there's 5 or 6 bulls. I looked on my map to see where we're gonna get water tonight. And I just glanced down, all I saw was this rat, 20 yards, probably about 20 yards away, just sitting there. I'm like, dude, there's a bull right there. And so, my bow's on the ground, right?
Right with it, yeah.
I picked it up, put an arrow in, and I was holding my tube, and I stuck it between my legs, and I drew back on him once, and he kind of started going, and cow called at him. He turned around, but he actually turned broadside, but he was right in the way of a tree, and right when I was about to shoot the first time, then he took a couple steps and then turned face dead on. And I had a tree against my back, so I don't think he could see me. I let down. He didn't even twitch. And then
I thought it was over at that point because I couldn't see him.
Yeah. I was like, no, I can still see him. Anyway, he started taking a step, and I cow called, and he stopped again, drew back, and he stopped, and then he went and turned again. And I don't remember how long I was at full draw. I was holding a little bit. And he started turning again. I cow called, and he stopped. And that time, he didn't quite go dead on. Like, he was courting to me a little bit. But I guess it worked out. We'll see. I still can't.
I think he fell once and then he got up.
Yeah, because I saw him fall that first time, and I was like, dude, he's down.
That's what I saw. What I saw the second time was when he got up and then he went boom over again.
Yeah, and then he was trying to get
and
up that
kept
time.
Your eyes on him.
If he fell down and got up and fell down the second time, I think he's good.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Weston. Let's go get your bow.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Could you hold this a little bit, please?
He ain't going nowhere. Oh my goodness. Look at these. 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's it feel, Wesley?
It's pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness. How old of a bull is it? Oh, Wesley.
Dude, bro.
This is just awesome, man.
Oh man, congratulations.
Way to go.
Oh.
Might as well give it to you.
They're big animals.
I feel so happy for you.
Where did I get? Dude, look at my hands. Like that's yours. All probably look the same. Like that's the way. That's the work that we put into this thing.
Hardcore work, man.
I mean, we've only went maybe almost 7 miles, but I don't even want to know the elevation gain and loss we did today. We literally were running up this, like from where we stopped.
Yeah.
We pushed and we pushed, and I was like, man, I ain't quitting.
Successful hunt. And so good night unto you all.